Sorry.
Do you feel hot, Celeste? Do you feel cold? You want night water? Okay, let's read the Moana story. Look, Moana 2. Which one are we going to read first? The one, number 1 or number 2? Number 1 scene. How? Even when she was little, Moana Matunui loved the ocean. She also loved listening to Grandma tell us stories. Moana's favorite was about the trickster demigod, Maui, who stole the heart of Mother Island TPT. According to Grandma, Maui upset the balance of nature by stealing the heart. Moana's dad, Chief Tui, believed that the ocean was dangerous. The islanders were forbidden to sail beyond the reef. But little Moana felt a deep connection to the ocean and to all the creatures who belong in it. She always wanted to help. And the ocean noticed. It gave Moana a special gift. When Chief Tui picked up Moana, she dropped the gift. Luckily, someone else picked it up. It was Grandma Tala. She believed that Ocean's gift was the heart of TPT. Growing up, Moana worked hard to help lead her people and follow her father's rules. But when Moana turned 16, Grandma Tala took her aside. It's time to learn who you were meant to be, Grandma said. She led Moana to a Hinkaburn full of ancient canoes. When Moana started drumming, bum bum bum, she could feel the spirits of her ancestors. They were wayfinders, voyager on the ocean. Grandma Tala's last wish was for Moana to enjoy across the ocean, find Maui, and restore the heart of TPT. So with the heart safe inside her necklace, Moana set sail. But sailing in the open ocean was not easy for Moana, especially when the storm hit. Moana and her boat wash up on a faraway island where she met Maui the demigod. He was not what Moana expected. Maui stole Moana's boat, but when he tried to sail away, the ocean made sure Moana went with him. Maui promised to help return the heart of TPT only if Moana helped him find his magic fish hook. But first, they had to get past the Kakamora, an army of wild coconut-clad bandits. Yeah. Then they had to dive into Lalotai, the realm of monsters. The pair were in trouble. Thinking fast, Moana tricked Tamatua, a giant crab monster, and retrieved the missing fish hook. Along the way, Maui taught Moana how to wayfind, which is to use the sun, the stars, and the moon, and the ocean current to navigate. And when the journey became too difficult, the spirit of Grandma Tala returned. Know who you are meant to be, Grandma's spirit told Moana. When Moana and Maui finally reached TPT, the mother island was gone. Instead, there was a lava monster named Tika. Then Moana had an idea. Summoning all her courage, Moana gave the heart to Tika. And Tika remembered who she was meant to be. Wait a while, I'm gonna get something. She was TPT. With her heart restored, Tifiti bloomed once again. The world was back in balance. Moana and Maui said goodbye. Their journey together was complete. Maui transformed into a hawk and flew away. It was time for Moana to return to her people. The young girl from Matunui now knew exactly who she was meant to be. She was a daughter, a leader, and a wayfinder. She was Moana. Do you want to have this now? Hmm? Okay. You want some water first, by the way. Let's dry. Come on. Yeah. I'll give you some water first. Come on. Good job, good job, good job. It's okay. You can almost change. Alright, yeah. I also want to have one. I'll keep that into my station. And I want also to have some drinks. I want to drink something. Moana too. You want Moana too?
Yeah.
We'll have 15 minutes before your Mandarin lesson, okay? After this book, we have to listen to the teacher, okay?
Sure.
Mandarin lesson. All right. Cheers. I love it. Moana of Matunui raced back to her island in her canoe. She was a master wayfinder who loved to explore the ocean. Matunui was flourishing and so was Moana's family. Moana's little sister Simia welcomed her home. Moana told Simia that their people were great voyagers. Moana had received a vision that she must find the lost island, Matufitu, and break an old curse to connect all the people of the ocean once more. Simia gave Moana sea stars so she could take a piece of home with her on her latest adventure. Wow, good job. An unlucky crew was chosen for Moana's journey. Moni, a historian who loved telling tales of Moana's and Maui's adventures. Kale, a grumpy farmer who would surely keep them fed. And Lutu, a canoe building genius who would keep their vessel in good repair. After days on the open sea, Moana recognized danger in the distance. It was the Kakamora barge, home of dark glowing coconut plant bandits, and behind them was a giant clump. The canoe was swallowed by the calm. The crew went spiraling downwards in different directions. The crews led into a chamber in the clump's belly, landing safely in a pile of rubbish. Moana was separated from them. Where did she go? Instead of Moana, the crew found the demigod Maui who had helped Moana on a quest years earlier. Moni tried to contain his excitement. Chitu, Maui was ready to leave the clump. But then he noticed He and realized that Moana was in danger. That's her name. Hey. Meanwhile, Moana was confronted by a demigod named Madanji. She told Moana that they were all trapped. Madanji gave Moana some advice that sounded like a trick. She said that Moana needed to get lost in order to find her way out. Moana spun her oar, to clear the darkness and found a portal. Maui and the crew burst in. Just then, the portal opened and sucked everyone into it. Finally free from the clump, the crew was now in the cursed sea. The ocean around them looked unfamiliar and sick. Moana reached into the water and it did not respond. Matufito, the lost island, was at the bottom of the ocean. How could they reach it? Everyone felt defeated. Maui dug deep within his heart to cheer Moana up. His encouraging words lifted her spirits, and the two devised a plan. To get to Matufito, the crew had to distract the god of storms, who was guarding it. Maui fearlessly used his magical fish hook to block the storm's lightning bolts. Moana swam to Matufito with every bit of her strength. Moana placed a sea star on top of the island. Ramatala's spirit appeared. She was proud of Moana's bravery. Maui and Moana pulled Matufito up from the ocean, breaking the curse and connecting the people of the ocean with each other again. Moana blew her conch shell in celebration. Wayfinders from every corner of the ocean arrived on the shores of Matufito. Moana was happy she could bring all the people of the ocean together and be reunited with her sister Semia. Moana learned that she could overcome any challenge. She was ready for her next adventure, wherever the ocean led her. The end! Alright, we still have 10 minutes. You want to eat something? Huh? No? Are you sure? Yeah. Are you sure you're not eating anything? You have Mandarin tofu. Ma? Cereal? No? Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, but okay, after Mandarin class now, right? I am Batman. Do you want to read this while waiting for your teacher? Yeah? Which one are you gonna read? Wonder Woman or Batman? Which one? Choose. Fast. Because we only have 10 minutes.
I'm stuck.
Wonder Woman. Alright. Can you tell the guys then? I'm gonna read. There we go.
I win the cricket race.
Yeah, you win the race. The race which I haven't known. Come on, let's read. You want to read by yourself? Yeah. Alright. I am Wonder Woman. I am also Diana. My mother, Hippolyta, is the queen of the Amazons, a race of warrior women. Being the daughter of the queen means I am a princess. Being an Amazon means I am powerful. This is where I grew up, Timizera, also known as Paradise Island. It's hidden from the world, so you'll never find it on a map. There's no place like it. It's a land of wonder. Everyone who lives here is a woman. Everyone who lives here is a warrior. Everyone who lives here is strong and mighty. As a little girl, I loved watching Amazon training. When I was young, my mother wanted me to be a more proper princess who didn't train or fight. It was a good lesson, but it wasn't my only lesson. Not from the rock. The rules are simple. Use your boost up. Last one standing wins. My mother was less than impressed. I didn't always win. But if the Amazons taught me anything, it's to never give in. Every day, each trial was its own lesson. Day after day, year after year, I was trained by my Amazon sisterhood. They are a source of my strength. Soon it was time for my final test. The goal was simple. Stop the arrow. I couldn't wait to tell my mother. My mother didn't understand. I didn't train to fight. I trained to help. Out on the cliffs, I prayed to the gods for help. For something. Anything. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It has been there. Okay? No, not to worry. But then suddenly, crash! I've never seen a plane before, she said. I've never seen a man before. But when someone needs help, we must not stand by. His name was Dave Trevor, a pilot in the U.S. Army Air Forces fighting in World War II. Suddenly he saw a man asking for help from the crushed airplane. Right there, I made my decision. My mother thought I was different from my fellow Amazons, that I was filled with too much compassion, concerned with others who were suffering. That's not a weakness, it's a strength. It was the first time I saw my mother speechless. By the time we reached the battlefield, it was filled with suffering. People were dying, the whole city was destroyed. He was right. No man could. Did you know I have an invisible jet? I like keeping the windows down so everyone sees the powerful woman coming. Eventually, we won the war. But even today, the battle continues. My secret identity is Diana Prince, a museum curator of ancient artifacts. But when there's a new mission, people think my greatest power is my super strength, or my super speed and reflexes, or even my magic lasso, which forces you to tell the truth. But my best powers are my compassion, my determination, and my commitment to fight for what is right and good. In my life, people kept telling me what type of girl I should be. Yeah, they were trying to protect me, telling me I couldn't fight, couldn't train, couldn't live. But there's nothing I can do, and there's nothing you can do. There will be times when people try to limit you. Don't let them stop you from being who you are. Sometimes we all feel a bit invisible. Other times we keep part of ourselves hidden. But I promise you, we all have a superhero inside us. The world needs powerful women, like a magic lasso. That's the truth you must see. Your own strength, let it always serve you and serve others. Compassion is what brought me out into the world, a guiding principle to fight for people in need. Even though I'm armed with shield and sword, my first instinct is to love. The only way to heal the world is to realize we're in this together. I am Wonder Woman, and I see the power in you. The end, alright. We'll see if the teacher's in already. You have to say good morning to the teacher. Alright? Not yet.
Many times.
2 minutes more. It's okay?
Then read another book.
Read another book. Okay. For 2 minutes, we're gonna read another book, and it's Batman. I am Batman. I am also Bruce Wayne. This is where I live, Gotham City. This is my home, Wayne Manor. It's much nicer out here than in the city. Safer too. I'd heard stories that there were caves under the mansion. Back then, I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid of lots of things. When I was 6 years old, my parents took me to the movies. In the alley, a criminal tried to rob my family. That was a moment that changed my life. The night my parents died. Alfred, my butler, became my guardian. I wasn't. I was heartbroken. And I was hungry. And most of all, I wanted to make sure that this will never happen to anyone ever again. By the time I was a teenager, I was already training karate, taekwondo, judo, and of course boxing. Wherever the best teachers were, I found them. Whatever the best tricks were, I learned them. It took years and it cost a fortune. Luckily, I had both. To be the best, I mastered all kinds of gadgets. The world's greatest detective skills. The art of disguise. I even found a faster way to get around. At 25 years old, I finally returned to Gotham City. It wasn't hard to find trouble. I was so busy watching this too. And Mr. Lookout guy behind me. Another fall. I thought my training was complete, but once again the criminals won. There was still something missing. I'd been 18 years since my hardest night. I didn't want to be afraid anymore. I refused to be afraid. Criminals are superstitious and cowardly lots. They are the weak and scared ones. Suddenly, a creature could rush through the window. I knew what it meant. Finally, I was ready. I am Batman. All right. Enter the room. Teachers here very, very soon. Good morning.
Hi. Hello.
You say good morning. Chinese?
Good morning. Hello. OK. 好。那我们开始上课。OK, classes begin. 好。我们先复习。Let us review the last lesson. 之前我们学丢手绢。你还记得吗？ Do you remember? Do you remember it? Yes. OK. 对。然后手绢 ，What is 手绢？还记得？这是老师的手绢，老师的手绢。手绢 ，This one is 手绢。OK。好，然后sing the song, follow me, follow me, OK。好，右手绢，右手绢。